Hey everybody.
Hello. So today I'm going to be sharing a devotional called Leaning on the Everlasting Arms. And so I'm going to start with a verse from the hymn Leaning on the Everlasting Arms by E.A. Hoffman. I would highly recommend looking it up if you have time. And the third verse says this: "What have I to dread? What have I to fear? Leaning on the everlasting arms. I have blessed peace with my Lord so near, leaning on the everlasting arms." And this hymn reminded me of a verse in the Bible, Psalm 27, verse 1. "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the defense of my life. Whom shall I dread?" So I had been dealing with a lot of anxiety, I guess, and just really stressful circumstances. And I was, I was afraid of doing something. I didn't know what to do. I was dreading dealing with the situation that was going on. And that song came to mind. And then I had been reading, and then this verse came to mind. So I just thought it was really interesting how, the Bible is already telling us, whom shall I dread, whom shall I fear? Or even we can apply that to what shall I dread or what shall I fear? Because we have God. The Lord is our light and our salvation, our defense. He is our stronghold. He is our peace. He is everything. So no matter what we're going through, we can lean on Him. And that's why I love that song, leaning on the everlasting arms. So we're leaning on God. And we can have peace when we lean on Him and give everything over to Him. I love this song because it reminds us of where we need to put our focus instead of what we're dreading or fearing, whatever circumstance we're going through. It is saying to lean on God, and ultimately we put our focus on God. And when we do that, we have peace that surpasses all understanding. We are able to get through whatever it is that we're fearful of, or whatever circumstance that we're going through. We can get through it head on because we're leaning on God and because we're trusting in Him every step of the way. And it is hard because it's not always easy, and sometimes I fail, but it is worth it to lean on God when we are going through those hard times, because He is our strength. He's got the perfect strength. He will get us through it. But it's up to us to make that effort to go to Him and put everything on Him and not pick it back up either, and constantly pulling it back from God. Give it to God and He will work things out. And there have been times where the circumstance lifts right away. Other times it might take a while, or other times He's grown me through it and He's shown me more of Himself. And I think sometimes when we're going through the hard circumstances, we want an immediate relief. We want it to go away. But I think sometimes God does, but I think part of the thing is we're not seeing the bigger picture, and God is, because I have grown. I have seen God in new ways. He has shown me more of Himself than I probably would not have gotten that if He had removed the situation completely. So I think it is really important that even when the situation doesn't lift, that we trust in God even during that time.
What I find really great too is we have the Lord to lean on. There's a lot of people out there who don't believe, and they lean on the things of the world, like things that will only give satisfaction for a time. And we have the Lord who gives us full satisfaction all the time, as long as we lean on Him and grow in His word and in who He is.
Right. And or that, especially in the world, it's all about you lean on yourself. You're strong enough. They try to boost you up and they put God out of the equation. But it's like we're not strong enough to be able to deal with it. And if you lean on something that's finite, that's fragile, that's not sturdy enough, it's gonna break. It's not gonna
Right.
do anything. You're gonna fall. But when you
There's
lean,
no support there.
Yeah, support. It's not gonna be supportive. God is gonna be supportive, and it's not gonna crack under any pressure. And we don't have to worry about it. We can just lean on Him. We don't have to do anything except just give it to Him and walk and trust Him. And I find that so cool, you know, that's who God is. And nothing that we do, the circumstances aren't going to change that. God is strong. You know, we're weak, but He is strong, and He's going to take care of it.
Yeah, I like it.
Do you have any other thoughts? Because that's about all I got.
Nope, that's all I had
Okay.
too. So,
All right.
all right.
So we'll see you in the next video.
All right, bye.
Bye.